What up, baby? Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to circle up.
What is going on, YouTube? It feels good to be back with our Manning Circle family. What we have going on today is we are going to be talking to you guys about why you should get married young.
Young, not old. Young.
Well, if you know, if you're currently dating or if you're currently in a relationship with someone, we just want to give you a few pointers or advice from our point of view. Being married young,
pointers,
and kind of,
advice.
Yeah, like share
little
your
tips.
experience.
You know what I mean?
I'll just start off by saying, if you are a young person, and when I say young, I mean like 23, 22, 21. Like you're in your 20s and you're in a relationship with someone and you really know for a fact, you know in your heart, like this is the one for me, why not get married?
Is that the name of a movie?
Why did I get married?
It's Why Not Get Married.
No, why did I get married? Why did I get married? Yeah, why did
I thought it was
get
Why
married?
Not Get Married.
Why did I get married? No, because why did I get married? Then why did I get married to? Right? Yeah.
I know what it is, guys.
Anyway.
I agree. Like, if you know you're gonna be with that person, why wait? Like, and that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Like, why wait? Like, we met when we were
18.
18? Yeah, I was 18. You weren't 18 yet. But you were 18.
I was 18 because you went to school at the end of August.
Yeah. So we was both 18. Like, when we started dating while we were 18, like, I knew I was gonna marry her. Like, but nah, for real, like, I knew I was gonna marry her, like, not from the jump, but like, when we started, like, you know, progressively, you know, getting and stuff like that, I knew I was gonna date her. But yeah, man, I think that also it should be a thing where you have a growth mindset, because if you think about it, like, you don't want to start growing when you're like later. You wanna get on your grind when you're young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're young. We're on our grind. We're working every day. We're doing our church stuff every day. We're doing YouTube. Like, you don't want to wait until you're older and you know you're losing energy and you can't move the way you used to. No, but like, you don't want to.
You're 70.
Facts. Like, but you don't want to wait until you're older and then like you don't have anyone to build with. Like, I feel like so many people, they get caught up with building by themselves, and then like, all right, when I get here, then I'm gonna find my person. You know what I mean? But I think it's better for you to find your person and then build something together, because then you can sit back like us. Like, we sitting back, all the stuff that we built. We're only 24. We've only been married for 2 years, so like, you can look back and like, dang, like, we built all this together. Like, this was us.
When we met each other, had nothing of our own.
Right.
Not saying that we met and we were like destitute and poor. But like, we didn't have stuff like of our own, and we came together and we had our mindset with like, we're going to do this, and that's what we did.
It has to be purposeful, I feel like.
Yeah, and also like, there was one thing that you said, like, to, you know, find your person when you're young. Also, you know, as Christians, like, we firmly believe that you don't have to go looking all the time. And especially when you're not looking, that's when God is gonna put that person directly in front of your face. And God is such a funny God. It's like, the person could be right in front of you and you're in a whole different situation and you have no idea. So don't count out certain people in your life. Sit back, honestly pray about your partner, because key quote to have in your life, no wasted time. We're not wasting time on people. You can have your person, and I wholeheartedly believe if you meet a person when you're 18 like we did, a year or two later, you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna be with him or her for the rest of my life.
Right.
Why not marry them?
Facts.
What is keeping you from doing that? Because is the commitment too heavy? Is, you know, and if you have a problem with that, you know, here, put it in the comments below, or, you know, say, you know, we can even reach out to you, you know, we can talk to you about that, because that's something that you really have to think about. Why don't I want to be married to this person?
Right.
What is it? Because there's something in your brain that's telling you, I can't be married to you.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And yeah, y'all gotta think about that. Like, if you with somebody and you've been with them for a minute and you feel like, you know, like either she should be asking me, when are you gonna propose, or he should be almost proposing. If that's not happening, then you need to start thinking to yourself, why is that person not doing that?
Yeah, why am I with you if I'm not gonna marry you?
Exactly. Like,
do I want to be a girlfriend forever? I'm not gonna be anybody's girlfriend forever.
I ain't gonna be nobody's boyfriend forever. You already know we married. That's how we do. But but like, you have to start thinking that, because if someone's not willing to make that commitment to you, you have to wonder why they're not making that commitment.
Yeah.
And people always try to give you the runaround. They try to give you so many excuses. Like, I want to make it. Yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that. And I want to do all this. But why, you gotta really try to get to the, and I'm not trying to be like, go on their phone and do all that. Like, I'm not trying to say they cheating on you and stuff like that, but you gotta really think, like, the reason that we mate, and the reason that God made man and woman, he made man to watch over the land and all that, he made woman to be a companion to man. And that's why we're here. We're supposed to be fruitful and multiply, like the Bible says. And you have to do that by the book, which is marry, and then be fruitful and multiply. So if somebody's not willing to give themselves to you and commit to you with this circle, the manning circle, with the ring, like, then you should be like, why am I with you? You should be considering your relationship.
And I know there's some people out there who prefer to just be boyfriend and girlfriend forever, and, you know, okay, but also just think to yourself, do you want more for yourself? Like, I know some people could fear marriage, like their parents have gone through a divorce, or someone around them, they've seen a lot of marriages crumble, or they get married to the person. What movie was that? I think J-Lo was in it. She got married to the guy and he turned to a whole different person, started beating her and all kinds of stuff. It's in a movie, but why does that have to be you? You know, everybody's situations are different. Before, you know, certain people got married, there were probably problems there already beneath the surface that, you know, weren't brought to the forefront before they were married. And then afterwards, you know, living with them, breathing their air, all that stuff forever, they finally figured it out. I would just say, for those people who prefer to just be boyfriend and girlfriend, really think about your reasoning for not wanting to commit to a marriage and why you don't want to be married.
Right.
And really think about those things. And if you don't know, and if it's just, you know, you're like, I like how it is, I like just being boyfriend and girlfriend, there's no pressure there, you know, that's your life, whatever.
Right.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion of why they want to do certain things. But, you know, as a young Christian couple, I would say there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with marriage. Yes, we've only been married for 2 years. We've been together for like 6 years.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, you know the person that you're with. Like, the only way they're changing is if there's some infidelity somewhere, if there's something, you know, somewhere in there. But for the most part, go for it, you know? Go ahead and think about that next step.
I think that time is wasted so much. Like, there's not enough time in the world. Like, you think we got, 24 hours in a day? Those of you who work 8 hours of that. Your sleep for
8 hours of that.
Like 8 hours. Some people, let's say 6, because most people don't sleep for 8 hours. So let's say 6. So 8 plus 6, that's what, 14 hours. So that's 14 hours of your day gone. Yeah.
How'd you do that? 8? Oh, yeah.
8 plus, why? 8 plus 6? But like, that's 14 of your hours already gone. So you gotta think about, you know, the time when you're actually sitting down and, you know, taking a load off and relaxing and all of that. You spend a lot of time in your day, like, doing stuff.
Yeah.
Why not do that stuff why not get your person off the jump, your significant other, and rock out with them for the rest of your life? Like, I don't think that people should wait so long to get married. It's even like, yeah, like, even if you think about kids, like, you're not gonna be able to run around with your kids when you get older. Like, if you wait till like you're older to do it, to like, you know, get married, have kids, you're not gonna be able to run around with them. Like, they're gonna be running around, zip, 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 and you be like, hey.
Chris is saying don't get married at 70. So you have until you're 25.
I'm not saying that, I'm just saying, like, think about all the aspects.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much that goes into
to gain from getting married, if you find your person.
Like, I think that is, like, and that's like, I feel like when you get married young, you get to explore with that person. Like, you have so much more time to do things and, you know, figure them out. You get a chance to see them. Like, I get the chance to see her grow and develop every single day. Like, she is not the same woman that I met in college. Like, she has a lot of, you know, she's still beautiful, of course, and, you know, she's kind of talks the same and has a lot of the same good qualities, but, you know, the person that she's grown into, the confidence that she has, you know, like, it's like you're growing with your best friend, and I'm sure she could say the same thing for me. Like, we've both grown so much and we've grown together. Yeah. Not just financially, not just, you know, in height and physically, but spiritually, emotionally. But yeah, it's so many perks to getting married young. Don't think, oh, people won't look at me because I'm married young. Like, you getting married young, you could influence somebody else to get married young. You could influence somebody that's thinking about taking that step, and they're like, all right, well, I'm gonna see what they do first. Like, don't think about it like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it because what are people gonna think of me? Like, there's probably people who look at us and be like, why are they married so young? You know what I mean? But then there's other people who may look at us and be like, you know what? They're a young Christian couple. You know, they got married right after college. They got their apartment. They got their house now. They got their little baby. Like, I want to be like them. You know, I want to strive to, you know, to do some of the things that they're doing. And because we got married young, we were able to do those things. So.
And we're not saying run off and just try and find your person now. Literally, whenever God gives you your person, that's when He gives you your person. You know, we're just saying if you're in a relationship now and you met when you were young like us, we met when we were 18, we had time to figure out. I was on campus with him for 2 years until we moved off. I was on campus for 2 whole years. I would know the person who he is right now. Like, unless something really shifted, and I think that's something that, you know, people don't think about sometimes, like when a person, if something evil were to happen or something crazy were to happen, like something had to have happened in that person that shifted. Like, what is it that happened, you know? And that's a good part about having a relationship with God, because you can pray for that person. You can pray with them if they're, you know, if they have a relationship with God too. And just, you pray together and you can fight off all those demons, because Satan doesn't like to see a happy relationship ever. So whatever he can do to bring strife, he doesn't like good, solid, fruitful relationships. So whatever you can do to bring strife or anything, you know, you have to fight the enemy and call those things what it is. But, you know, you can have a very good marriage when you're young. You're not missing out on anything. Like, it's weird to me, like, if you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend and you're young and people are like, I don't want to get married yet because, you know, I'm just gonna miss out, or, you know, marriage makes your relationship boring or whatever. Yeah. Like, who told you that?
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Who told you that?
Nonsense.
Like, marriage is beautiful. Literally all it is legally binding you to that other person. You decide the terms of your relationship. You decide how your marriage is gonna go. Why does your marriage have to be like your mom and dad's marriage? Why does your marriage have to be like your Aunt Betsy's marriage? Like,
Betsy. Like, sorry, if your name is Betsy, you watching this, I'm not laughing at your name. I'm just laughing. I'm sorry. On the serious though, for real, it's cool. It's a good move. We're not gonna talk y'all head off. We gonna wrap up this video, but thank you for watching.
How long have we been talking?
I don't know.
Can you see that?
I don't know. 15 minutes maybe.
And there's a 1 there.
My bro's calling me too. Oh yeah, check them out. Chris and Jazz and Chris vlogs.
Chris and Jazz vlogs.
Chris and Jazz vlogs. I said the Sales Fam last time. I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Chris and Jazz vlogs. I'm gonna actually go ahead and pull them up. Bro, we could film a YouTube video. You're gonna be in it. Jazz and Chris vlogs. Jazz and Chris vlogs. Chris and Jazz. Chris Chris and Jazz Vlogs. Make sure you guys subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to our channel. Join the Madness Circle.
Yeah.
Join the sales family. Chris and Jazz Vlogs. You already know. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna see y'all next time.